Our housing process for returning students is designed in a way to preserve the collegiate structure. Our goal is that students can return to their communities if they wish to do so, and that they can choose who they want to live with. Here's a brief overview of what kinds of rooms will be offered during the returning student sign-up process. The apartment communities, which consist of Hillside and Susquehanna, have 2, 4, and 6-person apartments. Apartments have a kitchen, bathroom, and living room. Students in the apartments can opt out of a meal plan or can purchase the commuter meal plan. Most of the rooms are singles, and there are a few super singles with full-size beds offered at different housing rates. Please remember that all of Susquehanna is quiet living, so if you're interested in signing up for Susquehanna, please make sure that you and all of your group members agree to the quiet living agreement online. Hinman, Mountainview, and College in the Woods mostly offer 6-person suites and some 4-person suites. College in the Woods also offers quarter-style double rooms with shared bathrooms. Newing College offers quarter-style double rooms with every 3 rooms sharing bathrooms. Dickinson has 4- and 5-person flats. 4-person flats have 4 single rooms, while 5-person flats have 2 double and a single room. There are also some triples in Dickinson. In order for you to participate in the online housing selection process, you first have to do your initial logon and group formation. Then you'll be able to select your room at a later date depending on what housing priority you will be using to sign up. Here's a quick snapshot of important dates to remember. We will be reviewing them later. Pre-registration begins October 15th. All students must pre-register before the room selection process starts in November. Please remember to check the deadlines for pre-registration and group formation for the specific priority that you'll be using up for signing up for housing. The pre-registration process is easy. Simply log into the housing sign-up system by using your Binghamton University account username and password in our Residential Life webpage. Then, sign the university housing license. It's very important that you take the time to read the housing license as you will be agreeing to the terms of the license. You may also choose to sign any specialty housing agreements, such as gender-inclusive, break housing, chem-free, and/or quiet living. If you plan to live in one of these spaces, you must sign the agreement for your specialty housing choice. If signing up as a group, all members of the group must sign the same specialty housing agreement. If you accept one of these optional agreements and later decide not to sign up in one of these specialty housing rooms, you don't have to rescind your acceptance. If you accept the gender-inclusive housing agreement and later opt not to live in gender-inclusive housing, please contact the Office of Residential Life to request a change prior to housing signups. The final step in the pre-registration process is group formation. Make sure everyone in your group has logged on and signed the agreements we just mentioned. Choose a group leader. The group leader must be someone who's available at the time and date that your group is trying to sign up for housing. The group leader should also be someone that you trust, and you should talk with the group leader about your housing wishes. The group leader will be selecting the room assignments for all the students in the group, so make sure you've discussed several housing options and your housing plans with the group leader. The group leader will choose a group name and password, which they will share with the entire group. All the students wanting to join the group must then log back in and join the group using the set group name and password that the leader has provided. Once everyone has joined, the group leader will verify the group. At this point, this is all you can do until it's your time slot to sign up for housing. Please make sure to watch the video found in our Residential Life webpage with step-by-step instructions on the pre-registration and formation of groups. The Newing Education Learning Community, the Dickinson Entrepreneurial Learning Community and CORE, the Public Service Learning Community in Hinman, and STEAM and the Social Activism Learning Communities in Mountainview are available for returning students. Please note that if you're applying to any of these learning communities, you do not have to participate in the online housing process. You do, however, have to agree to the housing license online following the pre-registration process we just discussed. Applications are available on each community homepage and are due by October 15th. Don't forget to watch the videos posted on the Residential Life webpage with step-by-step instructions on doing your initial logon and group formation. Here's an overview of housing priority dates and times. If you wish to sign up for the apartment communities, you'll be able to do so November 3rd through November 5th. You can sign up for College in the Woods, Dickinson, Hinman, Mountainview, and Newing November 6th through November 13th. The earlier you sign up for housing, the more housing choices you'll have. The housing priorities, which we'll talk about soon, determine when you can sign up for housing. As you form your groups, please pay close attention to group formation deadlines, which vary with priority. Also, please note that most priorities are to fill. What this means is that if you want to sign up for a 6-person suite or apartment, you must have 6 people in your group, including the group leader. Let's take a look at the apartment priorities. Priority 1 is to fill current apartment in Hillside or Susquehanna. That is, this priority is to fill the group leader's current apartment with other group members who currently live anywhere on campus. For example, if I'm a group leader and I currently live in Rockland 101 and want to remain in Rockland 101, then I'm able to do so. We call this squatting. First, I must speak with my other apartment mates to see if anyone else wants to squat into that apartment. If so, and they are not part of my group, we should have a conversation to see who will squat into that apartment. Please note the deadline for pre-registering for that priority is the day before at noon. Priority 2 is to fill a different apartment in your current community in Hillside or Susquehanna. In this priority, the group leader must entirely fill any available apartment in the group leader's current apartment community with their group. Other group members can currently live any place on campus. To go along with our previous example, I would use this priority if I currently lived in Rockland 101 in Hillside, but want to fill an apartment in Saratoga, which is also in Hillside. Priority 3 is to fill any available apartment in Hillside or Susquehanna from any place on campus. This is the first apartment priority that I can use if no one in my group currently lives in the apartments. We would use this priority, for example, if my group of 6, none of us which currently live in the apartments, want to move to either Hillside or Susquehanna. Finally, priority 4 can be used by individuals or incomplete groups. Please note that even if you're signing up as an individual, you must pre-register to participate in room selection. Next, we will move on to sign-ups for College in the Woods, Dickinson, Hinman, Mountainview, and Newing. Priority 5 is to squat into the leader's current room. This is very similar to priority 1 for the apartments, but please note here that all group members must currently live in the same community as the leader. Priority 6 is to fill a different space in current community. In this priority, the group leader must entirely fill any available suite, flat, or quarter room in their current community with their group. All group members must currently live in the same community as the leader. You use this priority, for example, if my group of 6 students are all Hinman students and want to remain in Hinman, but not in the leader's current suite. Please note that priority sign-up times depend on the average completed credit hours of the group. Also note that if you sign up after priority 6, you're not guaranteed to live in your current community. Priority 7 is to fill any available space in the group leader's current community. This priority is also to fill a suite or flat in the group leader's current community with their group. Other group members can live any place on campus. This is the priority that I can use, for example, if my group want to live in College in the Woods, but some members of the group don't live in College in the Woods. Please pay close attention that since the group wants to move to College in the Woods, the group leader should be the current College in the Woods resident, and group members can live anywhere on campus. Priority 8 is to fill any available space in any community. We would use this priority if my group of 6 wanted to live in College in the Woods, but none of us were College in the Woods students. In this case, any of the group members can be the group leader as long as they're available during the priority sign-up date and time. Finally, priority 9 is the only priority in the traditional student process that is not to fill. This priority is for individuals who are not part of a group or for groups that don't fill the suite or flat. Please remember that even if you're signing up as an individual, you must pre-register to participate in room selection. Don't forget to watch the video posted on the Residential Life webpage with step-by-step instructions on selecting a room. A few more things that will help you through this process. Don't forget to attend the roommate mixers offered in the areas and to complete our roommate match form on our Residential Life website. These are great ways of finding roommates or to complete a group in order to fill a room, suite, flat, or apartment. Also be mindful of the housing rates, which are found on the Residential Life webpage. Please remember that the cancellation deadline is March 8th and that students who cancel their housing will incur a $200 cancellation charge. Finally, don't forget to take a look at our frequently asked questions found online and in the housing packet. Good luck in the returning student housing process. If you run into any trouble or have any questions while signing up for housing, please call our office at 607-777-2028.